What's going on, everybody? It's Eli here from TreeFall Studios, and today we're going to be taking another look at the Perplexing Orb 2. If you caught last week's devlog, I showed off this hub world map system, I showed off these new bouncing signs here, and I showed off these two new bonus levels for Maze and the Donut World. I also showed off the UI, which we're going to be talking about and taking an updated look at this week. So the UI last week had a black outline around it, and it was a little bit smaller than it is now. I wasn't totally sold on it, and I also got a comment from a longtime fan on last week's video saying, that they didn't think the outline looked very good, that it kind of looked out of place, and so I decided to change it up and do some new tests this week. So I got rid of that, I extended the UI upwards a little bit, and I just kind of blurred it into the actual game, so there's just kind of a little bit of a blur effect there, and I think I like this a lot better. I mentioned the stage select last week, and you could see it was down there, but there was actually no stage numbers or thumbnails down there, and it was not functional. This week I'm proud to show off that the stage select is completely 100% functional and working. I just finished up the main 4 worlds, the thumbnails. This took forever, cutting all these thumbnails into this little window size here, and then coding it all to where they show the correct level in each world. So you can see, you can scroll through, and now you can pick any level. You're going to automatically default when you start the game on the original stage, so you can just click it and play through the whole world. But when you want to go back and play a certain level that you might have had trouble with, or a level you didn't get the artifacts on or something like that, you can just peek down in the bottom and say, oh yeah, that thumbnail right there, that's the level that I was having trouble with, and boom, you can just jump right into it. You can see earlier, so this is how it works. It's all functional and correct, and I can just jump back into the hub world. Another thing to mention really quick, as you saw, there's a brand new transition animation that only plays when you come back to the hub world. I thought I would set the hub world apart by having its own original transition, so I made that this week as well. That's also new. But down here on the stage select, beside the thumbnails, you're going to be able to see if you've collected all the artifacts in each level and if you've beaten that level before. Those icons are just not there yet. I don't have that coded yet this week. I just finished the thumbnails just barely right before recording this video. So by next week's devlog, I'll be able to give you a full completed hub world tour, and all of it should be functional to where you should be able to roll to each world, see all the levels, see which ones you've beaten and what you've unlocked in each one, as well as go ahead and see a quick overview of your entire world count and your entire game count all on the bottom of the screen. Because the progression throughout this game is all locked based on bonus levels. Bonus levels are locked by the actual artifact collection, and then the normal progression through the game is locked through level progression, which is the posts you knock down. So that was just a brief look at this week's updates. It doesn't seem very substantial, but it took quite a while to get that level select working, and I'm super happy that I got it all finished and completed. There was a few other things that we did this week, like finishing up some of the music for some of the bonus levels. Also this week I started the tutorial level, but it's not really far enough along yet to show in the devlog. So next week's devlog, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an upload. But next week we'll be going over a full completed version of this hub world map, as well as the other bonus levels, and I'll be showing the tutorial level. So after that, by next week, the entire adventure story mode should be complete, and the game should be really close to be hitting the market. The only other major thing that I need to do to finish up this game, besides just functional stuff, the title menu is kind of broken. I mean, the title screen, it's kind of there already, but it doesn't have menu functionality because all the modes and stuff aren't done. So that's kind of one of the last things I've got to put together. Besides that, and like fixing up the pause menu and stuff like that, which shouldn't take too long, the only other major thing to do is the multiplayer, which I've started. So you should be expecting this game to be completed and in your hands very soon. As of recording this video, we're towards the end of July. I'm expecting this game to come out sometime towards the end of next month, in August, hopefully. So With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps out the channel. Share it with a friend who you think might be interested in checking out this game. And before we go, I gotta give a big shout out to everyone who supports us on patreon.com. We could not do what we do without you. I need to give a personal shout out to LV, Overhyped Gamer, Carmen Red, and PLP. Thank you for your support on TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next one.